Hello there, and welcome to the Sleepy Science Channel. Tonight we'll be diving beneath the waves into the serene and fascinating world of dolphins. These graceful creatures glide through ocean depths with an elegance that has captivated humanity for thousands of years. In the quiet waters, dolphins weave through currents with intelligence, playfulness, and mystery. They are mammals, like us, breathing air, caring for their young, and living in complex social groups that rival our own communities. Beneath the surface lies a world of clicks and whistles, of cooperation and compassion, of ancient wisdom carried through generations. If you enjoy these quiet explorations, I invite you to like and subscribe or share a simple thought down in the comments. It helps others find their way here too, one sleepy soul at a time. But for now, all you need to do is rest, settle in, and allow the gentle rhythm of the ocean to carry you. Let's begin. Dolphins are not fish, but marine mammals that breathe air. It may seem strange to think of dolphins as anything other than fish, living as they do completely underwater. Yet dolphins are mammals, just like humans, dogs, and whales. Their ancestors once walked on land millions of years ago before returning to the ocean. This means dolphins must come to the surface regularly to breathe, drawing air into their lungs through the blowhole on top of their heads. Unlike fish with gills that extract oxygen from water, dolphins hold their breath while diving, sometimes for many minutes at a time. This connection to the surface makes them creatures of two worlds, at home in the depths, yet forever tied to the air above. Watching a dolphin surface to breathe is to witness a graceful arc, a fountain of mist, and then a smooth descent back into blue silence. They have perfected this dance over millions of years, moving between water and air with effortless rhythm. To know they breathe as we do creates a quiet kinship, a reminder that beneath the waves swim creatures not so different from ourselves. A dolphin's blowhole is actually a nostril that migrated to the top of its head. Evolution shaped dolphins in remarkable ways when their ancestors returned to the sea. One of the most significant changes was the position of their nostrils. Over millions of years, the breathing apparatus moved from the front of the snout to the very top of the head, becoming what we now call a blowhole. This adaptation allows dolphins to breathe while barely breaking the surface, swimming forward while taking quick gulps of air. The blowhole seals tightly when submerged, keeping water from entering the lungs. It is a perfect design for life in the ocean, combining efficiency with elegance. When a dolphin exhales, you can hear the sharp burst of air, see the spray catch the sunlight, and watch as the animal takes a fresh breath before diving once more. This simple act, repeated thousands of times each day, is a testament to how life adapts, transforms, and thrives in even the most challenging environments. Dolphins sleep with only half their brain at a time. Sleep for dolphins is unlike sleep for most mammals. Because they must consciously breathe, dolphins cannot afford to become fully unconscious. Instead, they rest one hemisphere of their brain, while the other remains alert, a state called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. This means that while one half of the brain sleeps, the other watches for predators, navigates, and ensures the dolphin surfaces to breathe. Even their eyes reflect this remarkable adaptation. The eye opposite the sleeping hemisphere often closes, while the other stays open. After a period of rest, the hemispheres switch, allowing the other half to sleep. This continuous vigilance means dolphins are never completely vulnerable, never entirely unaware. They drift through the water in a kind of half-dream, peaceful yet alert. To imagine sleeping with only half your mind while the other keeps watch is to glimpse the extraordinary adaptations these animals have developed. It is rest, but not as we know it. They can hold their breath for over 15 minutes when diving deep. While dolphins typically surface every few minutes to breathe, they are capable of much longer dives when needed. Some species can descend to great depths, holding their breath for 15 minutes or more. During these dives, their heart rate slows, conserving oxygen. Blood flow is redirected to essential organs, the brain and heart, while less critical systems temporarily shut down. Their bodies are designed to make the most of every breath, storing oxygen not just in their lungs, but in their muscles and blood. This ability allows them to pursue prey in the deep ocean, explore underwater terrain, and escape danger when necessary. When they finally surface, the explosive exhale releases stale air in a dramatic spray before fresh oxygen floods back into their system. These deep dives reveal the dolphin's mastery of its environment, a creature perfectly adapted to a world where air is precious and every breath must be carefully managed. Dolphin skin is incredibly smooth and helps them glide through water. Touch a dolphin and you will feel skin unlike almost any other creature. It is remarkably smooth, soft, and almost rubbery to the touch. This smoothness is not just for comfort. It serves a crucial hydrodynamic purpose. The skin reduces drag as the dolphin moves through water, allowing it to swim with minimal resistance. Beneath the skin lies a layer of blubber that provides insulation, energy storage, and buoyancy. But the outer layer is constantly renewing itself, shedding and replacing cells much faster than human skin. This rapid turnover keeps the surface free from algae and barnacles that might slow the animal down. The skin is also highly sensitive, packed with nerve endings that allow dolphins to feel the subtlest changes in water pressure and temperature. To glide through the ocean with such efficiency requires every advantage nature can provide, and dolphin skin is one of evolution's most elegant solutions. They shed their outermost skin layer every few hours. Unlike humans who gradually shed dead skin cells over time, dolphins replace their skin at an astonishing rate. The outermost layer peels away every few hours, constantly renewing the surface. This rapid turnover serves multiple purposes. It keeps the skin smooth for hydrodynamic efficiency, prevents the growth of harmful microorganisms, and may even help with healing minor injuries quickly. If you watch dolphins closely, you might occasionally see faint lines or patterns on their skin, remnants of this continuous shedding process. The ocean water itself helps slough away the dead cells, carrying them away in the current. This means a dolphin is always wearing fresh skin, perfectly maintained for life in a demanding environment. It is a reminder that even something as simple as skin can be a marvel of adaptation, constantly working to keep these animals healthy and swift. Dolphins have been on Earth for over 10 million years. Long before humans walked upright, dolphins swam the ancient seas. Fossil evidence shows that dolphin ancestors appeared at least 10 million years ago, and possibly much earlier. Over this vast span of time, they evolved from land-dwelling mammals into the streamlined marine creatures we recognize today. Their history is written in layers of rock, in fossilized bones, and in the DNA they carry. Through ice ages and warm periods, through the rise and fall of countless species, dolphins have endured. They witnessed the ocean's change, adapted to new prey, and survived challenges we can barely imagine. This deep history connects every dolphin alive today to millions of years of survival, refinement, and evolutionary success. When you see a dolphin leap from the water, you are witnessing the culmination of eons of adaptation. They are ancient mariners, carrying within them the wisdom of countless generations that came before. Some dolphin species can dive over 300 meters deep. While many dolphins hunt in shallow coastal waters, some species are capable of extraordinary dives. The bottlenose dolphin, for example, can plunge to depths of 300 meters or more in search of food. At these depths, the pressure is immense, the light nearly absent, and the cold intense. Yet dolphins navigate these dark realms with confidence, using echolocation to find prey and orient themselves. Their bodies are built to withstand the crushing pressure that would harm most animals. Flexible rib cages compress without injury, and specialized adaptations prevent nitrogen from dissolving into their bloodstream, avoiding the dangerous condition known as decompression sickness. These deep dives reveal a hidden aspect of dolphin life, one where they venture into the ocean's twilight zone, a place of mystery and danger. When they return to the sunlit surface, they bring with them the secrets of the deep, carried in their bellies and their memories. Their streamlined bodies reduce water resistance to almost nothing. The shape of a dolphin is no accident. Every curve, every contour has been refined over millions of years to minimize drag and maximize speed. The head tapers smoothly into the body. The dorsal fin rises with precise geometry, and the tail flukes are perfectly shaped to generate thrust. There are no sharp angles, no unnecessary protrusions, just a continuous flow of form that slices through water with minimal resistance. This design allows dolphins to swim at speeds that seem impossible for their size, reaching bursts of over 30 kilometers per hour when needed. Engineers studied dolphin bodies when designing submarines and torpedoes, trying to replicate the efficiency nature has already perfected. Every movement a dolphin makes is a lesson in fluid dynamics, a demonstration of how life shapes itself to fit its environment. To watch them swim is to see physics and biology united in graceful motion. Dolphins can swim at speeds of over 30 kilometers per hour. When a dolphin decides to move with purpose, the ocean seems to part before it. Using powerful thrusts of their tail flukes, dolphins can reach impressive speeds, cruising comfortably at 15 to 20 kilometers per hour, but accelerating to over 30 when chasing prey or playing. Some species, like the common dolphin, are even faster, clocking speeds that would challenge many boats. This speed is not just raw power. It is the result of perfectly coordinated muscle contractions, streamlined body shape, and an intuitive understanding of water dynamics. Dolphins seem to know instinctively how to position themselves to catch currents, how to angle their bodies to reduce resistance, and how to time their breathing to maintain momentum. Watching a pod race through the waves is exhilarating, a display of pure athletic grace. They make speed look effortless, as though the ocean itself is carrying them forward. They use their tail flukes to propel themselves, not their fins. Unlike fish that undulate their bodies side to side, dolphins swim with an up and down motion of their powerful tail flukes. This vertical movement is a remnant of their mammalian ancestry. Similar to how a running dog or horse moves its spine, the flukes themselves contain no bones, just tough connective tissue, supported by the muscles and vertebrae of the tail. Each powerful stroke drives the dolphin forward, while adjustments in angle and timing provide steering and speed control. The pectoral fins, located on either side of the body, are used primarily for balance and turning, not propulsion. These fins contain bones that are remarkably similar to the bones in a human arm and hand, another reminder of the dolphin's land-dwelling past. The dorsal fin on the back acts as a stabilizer, preventing rolling and helping maintain direction. Every part works in concert, creating a swimming system that is both powerful and precise. Their pectoral fins contain bones similar to human arms and hands. Beneath the smooth skin of a dolphin's pectoral fins lies a hidden connection to the past. X-rays reveal bones that look remarkably like the bones in a human arm, with a humerus, radius, ulna, and even the equivalent of finger bones. This skeletal structure is evidence of the dolphin's terrestrial ancestry, a time when their forebears walked on 4 limbs. Over millions of years, these limbs transformed into flippers, the fingers elongating and becoming embedded in connective tissue to form a paddle shape. Yet the basic architecture remains, a blueprint inherited from ancient mammals. This anatomical similarity is a reminder that all mammals share common ancestors, but beneath surface differences lie deep connections. When a dolphin uses its fin to touch another dolphin or guide its young, it is using a structure that, in form and origin, is not so different from a human hand reaching out in comfort. Dolphins have cone-shaped teeth designed for gripping, not chewing. Open a dolphin's mouth and you will see rows of small, pointed teeth, sometimes numbering over 100. These teeth are uniform, conical, and sharp, designed not for chewing, but for gripping slippery prey. Dolphins do not chew their food. Instead, they catch fish or squid with their teeth, hold them firmly, and swallow them whole or in large pieces. The shape and number of teeth can vary between species, with some dolphins having more teeth than others depending on their diet. These teeth are replaced only once in a dolphin's lifetime, unlike some animals that continuously grow new teeth. As dolphins age, their teeth often show wear, becoming smooth or even breaking, yet they continue to hunt successfully. The teeth are tools, simple but effective, shaped by the demands of an aquatic life where speed and precision matter more than grinding or tearing. They swallow their prey whole or in large chunks. Watching a dolphin feed is a quick, efficient process. Once a fish is caught, there is no leisurely meal. The dolphin tilts its head back, opens its throat, and swallows the prey in 1 or 2 gulps. This method of feeding is practical for an animal that must hunt in a 3-dimensional environment where holding still is not an option. Swallowing whole also reduces the time spent vulnerable at the surface or exposed to competitors. Some dolphins will shake or stun larger prey before swallowing, using sharp movements to break it into manageable pieces. Others work cooperatively, herding schools of fish into tight balls where each member of the pod can feed efficiently. There is no wasted motion, no unnecessary energy expended. Everything about dolphin feeding reflects the demands of life in the ocean, where food must be caught quickly and consumed even faster. A dolphin's heart rate can slow dramatically during deep dives. To survive long dives at great depths, dolphins have evolved remarkable cardiovascular control. As a dolphin descends, its heart rate drops significantly, sometimes to just a fraction of its normal rate. This bradycardia, or slowing of the heart, conserves oxygen by reducing the metabolic demands of the body. Blood is redirected away from muscles and non-essential organs, focusing on keeping the brain and heart supplied. At the same time, oxygen stored in the muscles and bloodstream is carefully rationed, extending the time the dolphin can remain submerged. When the dolphin finally surfaces, the heart rate increases again, and rapid breathing restores oxygen levels. This ability to control heart rate so precisely is one of many adaptations that allow dolphins to master their aquatic environment. It is a physiological feat that reflects the fine balance between risk and survival in the deep ocean. Bottlenose dolphins are among the most well-known species. When most people picture a dolphin, they are likely imagining a bottlenose dolphin. With their friendly appearance, curved mouths that seem to smile, and playful behaviour, bottlenose dolphins have become ambassadors for their entire family. They are found in temperate and tropical waters around the world, from coastal shallows to the open ocean. Highly adaptable, they can thrive in a variety of environments, which is part of why they are so commonly encountered and studied. Bottlenose dolphins are also the species most often seen in aquariums and marine parks, where their intelligence and trainability have made them stars. Yet even these familiar dolphins hold mysteries. Their social structures are complex, their communication sophisticated, and their behaviours still not fully understood. To know the bottlenose dolphin is to glimpse the broader world of dolphins, each species unique, yet sharing the grace and intelligence that defines them all. There are over 40 different species of dolphins worldwide. The dolphin family is far more diverse than many realize. Over 40 species swim the world's oceans and rivers, ranging from the tiny Maui's dolphin, barely 1.5 meters long, to the orca, or killer whale, which can exceed 9 meters. Some dolphins live in the open ocean, others in coastal waters, and a few even inhabit freshwater rivers. Each species has adapted to its particular environment, developing unique hunting strategies, social structures, and physical characteristics. The spinner dolphin is named for its acrobatic leaps and spins. The dusky dolphin is known for coordinated group hunting. The rough-toothed dolphin has a more reptilian appearance with a slender snout. This diversity shows how successful the basic dolphin design has been, adaptable enough to colonize nearly every aquatic environment on Earth. Each species is a variation on a theme, shaped by the specific challenges and opportunities of its home waters. Orcas, or killer whales, are actually the largest species of dolphin. Despite their name, killer whales are not whales at all, but the largest members of the dolphin family. Orcas can grow up to 9 meters long and weigh over 6 tons, dwarfing most other dolphins. They are apex predators, hunting everything from fish and seals to other whales. Their striking black and white coloration, large dorsal fin, and powerful build make them unmistakable. Orcas live in complex matriarchal societies, with knowledge and culture passed down through generations. Different populations have distinct hunting techniques, vocalizations, and social structures, almost like different cultures. Some orcas specialize in hunting fish, others in marine mammals. This specialization is learned, not instinctive, showing a level of cultural transmission rare in the animal kingdom. To see an orca is to witness the pinnacle of dolphin evolution, a creature that combines size, intelligence, and social complexity in ways that continue to astonish researchers. River dolphins navigate murky freshwater using echolocation. Not all dolphins live in the ocean. Several species have adapted to life in rivers, including the Amazon river dolphin, the Ganges river dolphin, and the Yangtze river dolphin. These dolphins face unique challenges. River water is often murky, filled with sediment that makes vision nearly useless. To compensate, river dolphins have evolved exceptional echolocation abilities, using sound to navigate and hunt in water where sight fails. Their eyes are small, sometimes barely functional, because echolocation provides all the information they need. River dolphins are generally smaller and more flexible than their ocean cousins, able to maneuver through submerged trees, narrow channels, and shallow waters. Sadly, many river dolphin species are critically endangered, threatened by pollution, dam construction, and boat traffic. They are reminders that dolphins have conquered not just the seas but also the rivers, adapting to freshwater worlds with the same ingenuity they bring to the ocean. The Amazon river dolphin can appear pink in color. Among the most enchanting of all dolphins is the Amazon river dolphin, also known as the boto or pink river dolphin. Adults of this species often display a rosy pink hue, especially males, though the coloration can range from gray to bright pink. The exact reason for this coloration is not fully understood, but it may be related to blood flow near the skin, scarring from fights, or even diet. These dolphins are solitary compared to ocean species, often seen alone or in small groups. They inhabit the vast river systems of South America, navigating through flooded forests during the rainy season. Local legends often surround them, with stories of magical dolphins that transform into humans. The pink river dolphin is a creature of myth and reality, a reminder that the natural world still holds wonders that blur the line between the mundane and the magical. To see one surface in the coffee-colored waters of the Amazon is to witness something rare and precious. Some dolphin species live their entire lives in freshwater. While most dolphins are marine, a few species spend their entire existence in freshwater rivers and lakes. These include the Amazon River dolphin, the Ganges and Indus River dolphins, and the now likely extinct Yangtze River dolphin. Living in freshwater presents unique challenges, from navigating complex river systems to finding food in environments very different from the ocean. These dolphins have adapted in remarkable ways, with long, narrow snouts, perfect for probing muddy river bottoms, highly sensitive echolocation, and flexible bodies that can twist through submerged obstacles. They are often more solitary than ocean dolphins, a reflection of the different resources and dangers of river life. Unfortunately, human activity has taken a severe toll on freshwater dolphins. Pollution, fishing nets, boat strikes, and habitat destruction have pushed several species to the brink of extinction. They are among the most endangered dolphins, their survival uncertain in a rapidly changing world. Dolphins communicate using a complex system of clicks and whistles. The underwater world is filled with the voices of dolphins, a symphony of sounds that carries meaning and emotion. Dolphins communicate through a sophisticated system of clicks, whistles, and pulsed calls. Each sound serves a purpose. Short clicks are used for echolocation, bouncing off objects to create a sound picture of the surroundings. Whistles, on the other hand, appear to be social signals, ways of identifying individuals, coordinating group activities, or expressing emotions. Some whistles are simple, others complex and modulated. Scientists are still working to decode this language, to understand the full depth of what dolphins are saying to each other. What is clear is that dolphin communication is rich and nuanced, far more complex than simple animal calls. It is a language of the sea, spoken in frequencies and patterns that have evolved over millions of years. Each dolphin develops a unique signature whistle. One of the most remarkable discoveries about dolphin communication is the signature whistle. Shortly after birth, each dolphin develops a unique whistle pattern that serves as its name. This whistle is used to identify itself to others and can be recognized by pod members even after years of separation. When dolphins meet, they often exchange signature whistles, almost like introducing themselves. Mothers use their signature whistles to call their calves, and calves learn to recognize and respond to their mother's unique sound. This naming system suggests a level of self-awareness and social sophistication that was once thought unique to humans and a few other species. It means dolphins see themselves as individuals, with identities that persist over time. The ocean is filled with these names, each one a declaration of presence, a way of saying, "I am here. This is who I am." They can recognize the signature whistles of other dolphins years later. The memory of dolphins is extraordinary, particularly when it comes to social recognition. Studies have shown that dolphins can remember the signature whistles of other dolphins they have not seen for more than 20 years. This long-term social memory suggests that dolphin relationships are deep and enduring, that bonds formed early in life can last decades. Imagine recognizing the voice of a friend from childhood after 2 decades apart. For dolphins, this is routine. It speaks to the importance of social connections in their lives, the way relationships are woven into the fabric of their existence. In the fluid world of the ocean, where individuals may separate and reunite over time, the ability to remember and recognize others is crucial. It allows pods to maintain cohesion, families to reunite, and alliances to endure across years and vast distances. Echolocation allows dolphins to sense objects in complete darkness. One of the most extraordinary abilities dolphins possess is echolocation, a biological sonar that allows them to navigate and hunt in complete darkness. A dolphin produces rapid clicks in the fatty tissue of its forehead, called the melon. These clicks travel through the water, bounce off objects, and return as echoes. The dolphin analyzes these echoes, determining the size, shape, distance, and even internal structure of objects around them. This sense is so precise that dolphins can distinguish between different types of fish, detect a coin-sized object from meters away, and navigate through complex environments without any light at all. Echolocation is not just sensing presence, it is seeing with sound, creating a detailed acoustic image of the world. For humans, who rely so heavily on vision, it is almost impossible to imagine. Yet for dolphins, it is as natural as breathing. The clicks they produce travel faster through water than sound in air. Sound behaves differently underwater than it does in air, and dolphins have evolved to take full advantage of this. In seawater, sound travels nearly 5 times faster than in air, moving at about 1,500 meters per second. This means the clicks dolphins produce for echolocation travel rapidly through their environment, bouncing back with information almost instantaneously. The speed and efficiency of underwater sound transmission make echolocation an incredibly effective tool. Dolphins can scan their surroundings continuously, updating their acoustic picture of the world in real time. This constant flow of information allows them to react quickly to prey, predators, or obstacles. It also means that dolphins live in a world rich with acoustic detail, where the shape and texture of everything around them is constantly available through sound. The ocean, for a dolphin, is never silent, never still, but alive with echoes and voices. A dolphin can determine the size, shape, and internal structure of objects through echolocation. The precision of dolphin echolocation is astonishing. It is not merely a way to detect presence, but a method of gathering detailed information. When a dolphin sends out a series of clicks and listens to the returning echoes, it can determine not just that an object exists, but what it is made of. The density of materials affects how sound reflects, allowing dolphins to distinguish between a hollow object and a solid one, between a fish with a swim bladder and one without. They can sense the texture of surfaces, the shape of hidden structures, and even detect heartbeats of prey buried in sand. This level of detail rivals and sometimes exceeds human vision. Scientists have tested dolphins by presenting them with objects behind screens, in murky water, or in complete darkness, and the animals identify and categorize them with remarkable accuracy. Echolocation is not just a sense, it is a way of knowing the world intimately, through sound. Dolphins can detect the heartbeat of a fish buried in sand. Imagine being able to sense not just the presence of something hidden, but the rhythmic beating of its heart. Dolphins possess this extraordinary ability. Using their refined echolocation, they can detect the faint vibrations and acoustic signatures of a fish buried beneath the sand on the ocean floor. The fish may be invisible, motionless, completely concealed, yet its heartbeat gives it away. The dolphin sends out clicks, listens to the returning echoes, and picks up the subtle pattern of the hidden heart. Then, with a quick dive and precise movement, it plunges its snout into the sand and retrieves its prey. This ability reveals the almost supernatural sensitivity of dolphin sonar. It is a reminder that the senses of other animals can perceive dimensions of reality we cannot, that the world is richer, and stranger than our human experience suggests. Their intelligence rivals that of great apes. For decades, scientists have studied animal intelligence, and dolphins consistently rank among the most cognitively advanced species. Their intelligence rivals that of great apes like chimpanzees and orangutans. Dolphins demonstrate problem-solving abilities, self-awareness, and social complexity that few animals can match. They use tools, teach each other new behaviors, and show evidence of planning and foresight. Their brains are large relative to body size, with a highly developed neocortex, the region associated with complex thought. Brain structure alone does not tell the full story, but combined with observed behaviors, it paints a picture of an animal with deep cognitive abilities. Dolphins are not just smart for animals. They are intelligent in ways that challenge our understanding of what intelligence means. They remind us that minds, very different from our own, can still be profound, capable of understanding, creativity, and perhaps even something like wisdom. Dolphins can recognize themselves in mirrors. One of the key tests of self-awareness is the mirror test. When an animal is marked with a visible spot and then shown a mirror, does it recognize the reflection as itself and investigate the mark? Dolphins pass this test. When marked and given access to a mirror, they will position themselves to view the mark, sometimes twisting their bodies to see better. This suggests they understand that the image in the mirror is not another dolphin but a reflection of themselves. Self-awareness is considered a sign of higher cognitive function, shared by only a handful of species, including humans, great apes, elephants, and dolphins. It implies an understanding of self as distinct from others, a concept of identity that persists over time. For dolphins, this self-awareness may underpin their complex social behaviors, their ability to cooperate, deceive, and form alliances. It is a window into a mind that knows itself. They demonstrate problem-solving skills and can learn complex tasks. Watch a dolphin encounter a new challenge, and you will see intelligence at work. Dolphins can learn to open containers, manipulate objects, and solve puzzles that require multiple steps. In research settings, they learn complex sequences of behaviors, understand symbolic communication, and even grasp abstract concepts like numbers and categories. Their problem-solving is flexible, not rigid. If one approach fails, they will try another. They also show signs of insight, those moments when understanding seems to arrive suddenly, all at once, rather than through slow trial and error. This flexibility and creativity are marks of true intelligence. Dolphins do not just respond to their environment, they understand it, manipulate it, and adapt to it in ways that reflect genuine thought. Every new challenge is an opportunity for learning, and dolphins approach them with curiosity and persistence. Dolphins have been observed using sponges as tools to protect their snouts. In the waters off Australia, researchers observed something remarkable. Some bottlenose dolphins were seen carrying marine sponges on their snouts, using them to protect themselves while foraging on the rough ocean floor. This behavior, known as sponging, is a form of tool use, rare in the animal kingdom. The dolphins tear off sponges and hold them over their beaks, then probe the sandy bottom for hidden fish. The sponge protects their sensitive snouts from sharp rocks, stinging creatures, and abrasive sand. What makes this even more interesting is that this behavior is not universal. It is taught from mother to daughter, passed down through generations in specific family lines. This is cultural transmission, the sharing of knowledge through learning rather than instinct. It shows that dolphin behavior is not fixed, but adaptable, learned, and passed on, much like human culture. This tool use is passed down from mothers to calves. The most fascinating aspect of dolphin tool use is how it spreads. Young dolphins do not instinctively know to use sponges. Instead, they learn by watching their mothers. Calves swim alongside their mothers during foraging trips, observing how the sponge is selected, positioned, and used. Over time, they begin to imitate, trying it themselves, refining their technique. This is true teaching, a rare behaviour in the animal world. The knowledge is not genetic but cultural, requiring observation, practice, and guidance. Not all dolphins in the area use sponges, only those in specific family lines, which means this tradition is localized, a cultural practice unique to certain groups. It is a reminder that dolphins, like humans, are shaped not just by their biology, but by what they learn from those around them. They have cultures, traditions, knowledge that flows through generations, like stories whispered from parent to child. Some pods have developed unique hunting techniques specific to their region. Across the world, different dolphin populations have developed their own specialized hunting strategies, tailored to their local environments. In one region, dolphins may hunt cooperatively, herding fish into tight groups. In another, they might drive fish onto mudbanks and then beach themselves temporarily to snatch their prey. In yet another place, they work with human fishermen, driving fish into nets in exchange for a share of the catch. These techniques are not instinctive. They are learned, refined, and passed down through generations. Each pod becomes expert in the methods that work in their particular waters, creating a kind of local knowledge that defines their identity. This is cultural diversity, dolphin style. It means that dolphins in different regions live different lives, use different strategies, and pass on different traditions. The ocean is not uniform, and neither are the dolphins that inhabit it. Off the coast of Brazil, dolphins cooperate with fishermen. In the coastal waters of southern Brazil, a remarkable partnership exists between fishermen and wild dolphins. For generations, dolphins have worked with humans to catch fish. The dolphins herd schools of mullet toward the shore, driving them into the fishermen's nets. At a certain moment, the dolphins signal with a distinctive movement, a roll or a dive, and the fishermen cast their nets. Both benefit. The fishermen catch more fish, and the dolphins feed on the fish that escape the nets or are stunned by the commotion. This cooperation is voluntary. The dolphins are wild, free to come and go, yet they return year after year. The relationship is passed down on both sides, from experienced dolphins to younger ones, from older fishermen to their children. It is a rare example of interspecies cooperation, built on mutual benefit and trust. To witness it is to see a bridge between species, a partnership shaped by need, tradition, and a kind of understanding that transcends language. Dolphins live in complex social groups called pods. The social life of dolphins is rich and intricate. They live in groups called pods, which can range from just a few individuals to several dozen or more. Within these pods, relationships are not random. Dolphins form bonds, alliances, and friendships that can last for years. Some pods are stable, with members staying together for life. Others are more fluid, with individuals joining or leaving over time. There are hierarchies, but also cooperation. Dominance is established, but so is care. Dolphins groom each other, play together, hunt cooperatively, and even babysit each other's young. The social structure varies by species and region, but the underlying theme is the same. Dolphins are social animals, and their lives are woven together in networks of relationships. To be a dolphin is to be part of a community, to live not alone, but surrounded by others who share your world. Pod members often stay together for life. Some dolphin relationships last a lifetime. In certain species, Particularly among females, pod members remain together from birth to death, forming bonds that span decades. These long-term relationships are foundational to dolphin society. They provide stability, support, and collective knowledge that benefits the entire group. Older, experienced dolphins guide younger ones, teaching them where to find food, how to hunt, and how to navigate social situations. When a pod member is injured or sick, others will support it, even helping it surface to breathe. These lifelong bonds are not just practical, they appear to have emotional dimensions as well. Dolphins seem to mourn when companions die, sometimes staying with the body, vocalizing in ways that suggest distress. The depth of these connections reminds us that dolphins are not solitary wanderers, but deeply social beings, for whom relationships are central to survival and well-being. Male dolphins form alliances to improve mating success. Among male bottlenose dolphins, cooperation takes on a strategic dimension. Males form alliances, partnerships of 2 or 3 individuals that work together to gain access to females. These alliances can last for years, even decades. The males coordinate their actions, herding females away from other males, defending their partnership against rivals, and sometimes forming even larger coalitions with other alliances. This multi-level social structure is remarkably complex, rivaling the political alliances seen in primates. Success in mating often depends not on individual strength, but on the strength of these partnerships. Males must balance cooperation with their allies against competition with other groups, navigating a social landscape that requires intelligence, memory, and perhaps even something like trust. These alliances show that dolphin society is not simple. It is layered, strategic, and shaped by relationships that extend far beyond the immediate moment. Mothers and calves share an exceptionally close bond. The relationship between a dolphin mother and her calf is one of the strongest bonds in the animal kingdom. From the moment of birth, the two are nearly inseparable. The calf stays close to its mother, swimming in her slipstream to conserve energy, nursing frequently, and learning through constant observation. This bond lasts for years, sometimes 3 to 6 years or more, depending on the species. During this time, the mother teaches the calf everything it needs to survive, from hunting techniques to social behaviors to navigating the environment. The calf learns its mother's signature whistle and uses it to call for help or reassurance. Mothers are patient, protective, and attentive, adjusting their behavior to the calf's needs. This extended period of maternal care allows young dolphins to develop the skills and knowledge necessary for life in a complex, demanding environment. It is a bond built on dependency, teaching, and deep connection. Calves nurse for up to several years. Dolphin mothers nurse their young for an extended period, sometimes for 2 to 3 years, or even longer in some species. This prolonged nursing is rare among marine mammals and reflects the high energy demands of growing dolphins. Mother's milk is rich in fat, providing the calories needed for rapid growth and development. The calf nurses frequently, often several times per hour in the early weeks. As the calf grows, it begins to supplement nursing with solid food, learning to hunt by watching its mother and practicing with prey. Yet even as the calf becomes more independent, the nursing bond often continues, a source of nutrition and comfort. This extended nursing period also keeps mother and calf close, ensuring that the young dolphin has ample time to learn all it needs before facing the world on its own. It is a slow, careful process, one that prioritizes thorough preparation over speed. Dolphins display signs of empathy and altruism. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is one of the hallmarks of higher intelligence. Dolphins show strong evidence of empathic behaviour. They have been observed supporting injured or sick pod members, holding them at the surface so they can breathe. They will adjust their swimming speed to accommodate slower individuals and appear distressed when companions are in trouble. There are even accounts of dolphins helping other species, including humans. These behaviors suggest that dolphins can recognize suffering in others and are motivated to help, even at cost to themselves. This is altruism, acting for the benefit of another without immediate reward. While we cannot know exactly what dolphins feel, their actions suggest a capacity for compassion, a willingness to ease the suffering of others. It is a quality that deepens our sense of kinship with these remarkable animals. They have been known to help injured dolphins and even other species. Stories of dolphin rescues are not just folklore. There are documented cases of dolphins supporting injured companions, sometimes for hours or days, preventing them from sinking. In some instances, dolphins have intervened when humans were in danger, guiding lost swimmers to shore or forming protective circles around them when sharks were near. While it is difficult to know their motivations, these behaviors suggest an awareness of distress in others and a willingness to act. Dolphins have also been observed helping entangled whales, working to free them from fishing gear. These cross-species interventions are particularly striking, as they involve effort with no obvious benefit to the dolphin. They suggest a kind of generalized empathy, a recognition of suffering that transcends species boundaries. Whether instinct, empathy, or something else drives these actions, they reveal dolphins as creatures capable of remarkable kindness. Dolphins engage in play throughout their lives, not just as juveniles. Play is often associated with young animals learning skills for adulthood, but dolphins play throughout their entire lives. Adults are frequently seen engaging in behaviors that serve no obvious survival purpose: leaping, surfing waves, tossing objects, chasing each other, and playing with seaweed or debris. This lifelong playfulness suggests that play serves more than just a learning function. It may strengthen social bonds, provide mental stimulation, or simply be enjoyable. The fact that dolphins continue to play into old age indicates a capacity for joy, for activities done purely for the pleasure they bring. In a world often focused on survival, play is a reminder that life is not just about enduring, but also about experiencing, exploring, and finding delight in the moment. To watch dolphins play is to see creatures fully engaged with the world, not out of necessity, but out of curiosity and joy. They surf ocean waves for enjoyment. One of the most delightful dolphin behaviors is wave riding. Dolphins often position themselves in the curl of a breaking wave, riding it just as a human surfer would. They adjust their bodies to maintain position, sometimes holding the ride for dozens of meters before the wave dissipates. This behavior appears to serve no survival function. It is not related to hunting, traveling, or avoiding predators. It is, by all appearances, done for fun. Young and old dolphins alike engage in wave riding, sometimes alone, sometimes in groups, taking turns or riding together. The behavior suggests not just intelligence, but a capacity for enjoyment, an appreciation for the thrill of movement, and the sensation of gliding through water powered by the wave's energy. It is play in its purest form, an activity that brings joy for its own sake. To see a dolphin surfing is to witness a moment of pure pleasure, a creature reveling in the simple delight of being alive. Dolphins blow bubble rings and play with them underwater. Among the most enchanting behaviors dolphins display is bubble play. Using precise control of their blowholes, dolphins can create rings of air underwater, perfect circles that hang suspended before slowly rising to the surface. Once created, the dolphins will interact with these bubble rings, biting them, spinning them, or passing them between individuals like toys. Some dolphins even create complex structures, silver helices, and spirals that tumble through the water. This behavior requires skill and control, and it seems to be done entirely for entertainment. The dolphins appear fascinated by the bubbles, watching them, manipulating them, and sometimes creating dozens in a row. It is a glimpse into the inner life of dolphins, a reminder that they are not just survival machines, but curious, playful beings who find wonder in the world around them. The ocean, for dolphins, is not just a place to hunt and survive, but also a place to explore and play. They ride the bow waves of boats, a behaviour called bow riding. Sailors have long been familiar with the sight of dolphins riding the pressure waves at the bow of a ship. As a boat moves through water, it creates a wave at its bow, and dolphins position themselves in this wave, allowing the water's momentum to carry them forward with minimal effort. They glide effortlessly, sometimes for long periods, their bodies aligned perfectly to maintain position. This behavior, called bow riding, seems to combine efficiency with enjoyment. It allows dolphins to travel at high speeds without expending much energy, but they also appear to enjoy the sensation, often leaping, spinning, or switching positions. Bow riding is common across many dolphin species and has become one of the most iconic images of human-dolphin encounters. For those aboard the boat, watching dolphins race alongside is a moment of connection, a shared journey through the water. For the dolphins, it may be both practical transport and a joyful game. Dolphins form friendships and show preferences for certain individuals. Within dolphin pods, not all relationships are equal. Dolphins show clear preferences for certain companions, spending more time with some individuals than others. These preferred associations resemble friendships, relationships based not on kinship or mating, but on mutual enjoyment of each other's company. Dolphins with strong bonds will swim together, hunt together, and engage in social behaviors like mutual grooming and play. When separated, they often seek each other out, reuniting with apparent excitement. These friendships can last for years, suggesting that dolphins value certain relationships over others, making choices about who they spend time with. This selectivity indicates that dolphin social bonds are not random, but shaped by individual preferences and personalities. It means that dolphins, like humans, experience the world not just as members of a group, but as individuals with their own likes, dislikes, and cherished companions. They can convey information about objects and events to each other. Dolphin communication goes beyond simple calls and warnings. Research suggests that dolphins can share detailed information with each other, describing objects, locations, and events. In experiments, one dolphin shown an object can communicate something about that object to another dolphin who has not seen it, allowing the second dolphin to identify it from a group of choices. This indicates a level of referential communication, the ability to talk about things not immediately present, which is a key feature of human language. Dolphins may be able to tell each other where food is located, what kind of predator is nearby, or how to solve a problem. While we are still far from understanding the full complexity of dolphin language, these findings suggest it is far more sophisticated than previously thought. The clicks and whistles in the ocean may be carrying stories, information, and knowledge in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. Dolphins have distinct regional dialects in their vocalizations. Just as humans from different regions speak with different accents and use different expressions, dolphins from different areas have distinct vocal patterns. These regional dialects mean that dolphins from one pod may sound different from dolphins in another pod, even of the same species. The differences can be subtle, variations in whistle contours, frequency ranges, or the timing of calls. These dialects are learned, not innate, passed down through generations within a community. They serve as markers of group identity, allowing dolphins to recognize members of their own pod and distinguish outsiders. In some cases, dialects may even affect social interactions, with dolphins showing preferences for individuals who share their vocal patterns. These dialects are evidence of culture in dolphins, traditions of communication that define communities and shape social life. The ocean is filled not with a single dolphin language, but with many, each unique to its place and people. Some populations appear to have distinct cultural behaviors. The differences between dolphin populations go beyond dialects and hunting techniques. Some groups appear to have entire suites of behaviors that are culturally specific, passed down and maintained within that community, but absent in others. These cultural behaviors can include specific play patterns, social rituals, foraging innovations, and ways of interacting with the environment. For example, some dolphin groups engage in particular forms of play that others do not, or they use specific areas for socializing that hold cultural significance. This cultural diversity means that being a dolphin in one part of the world can be quite different from being a dolphin in another. They eat different foods, use different techniques, communicate in different dialects, and engage in different traditions. It is a reminder that dolphins are not a monolithic group, but a collection of communities, each with its own identity, history, and way of life. Dolphin brains have areas associated with emotional processing. When scientists examine dolphin brains, they find structures that are highly developed, particularly areas associated with emotional processing and social cognition. The limbic system, which governs emotions, is complex and well developed in dolphins, suggesting that they experience a rich emotional life. Some regions of the dolphin brain are even more elaborate than the corresponding areas in humans. This does not mean dolphins are more emotional than humans, but it does suggest that emotions play a central role in their lives. Their social bonds, their reactions to loss, their playful behaviors, all of these may be underpinned by deep feelings. While we can never know exactly what a dolphin feels, the structure of their brains suggests that their inner lives are complex, that they experience joy, grief, fear, and perhaps much more. To look into a dolphin's eye is to glimpse a consciousness shaped by emotion, a being that feels as much as it thinks. They may experience emotions similar to grief when a companion dies. When a dolphin loses a close companion, its behavior changes in ways that suggest genuine grief. Mothers whose calves have died have been observed carrying the body for days, supporting it at the surface, refusing to let go. Pod members may stay near a deceased companion, vocalizing in ways that sound mournful. These behaviors have no obvious survival function. They do not bring the dead back or benefit the living, yet they persist, suggesting that dolphins experience something akin to grief, a deep, emotional response to loss. While we must be careful not to project human emotions onto other species, the observable behaviors align closely with what we recognize as mourning. Dolphins may understand death, may feel the absence of those who are gone, and may need time to process that loss. It is a sobering reminder that the capacity for sorrow may be as universal as the capacity for joy. Dolphins have been observed mourning deceased pod members for days. The mourning period for dolphins can be extended and heart-wrenching. There are documented cases of dolphins staying with a dead companion for days. Even as the body begins to decompose, they surface together, sometimes pushing the body upward as if trying to help it breathe. Other pod members may join, forming a kind of vigil. This prolonged attention to the dead suggests a profound emotional attachment, an inability or unwillingness to simply move on. In human terms, it looks like mourning, a need to honor the dead. to acknowledge the loss, to grieve. These observations have changed how scientists think about animal emotions. Dolphins are not just intelligent, they are feeling beings, capable of deep bonds and deep pain when those bonds are broken. To witness a dolphin mourn is to see emotion raw and unfiltered, a reminder that suffering is not unique to humanity. Female dolphins sometimes act as midwives during births. Dolphin births are social events. When a female is about to give birth, other females in the pod often gather around her, forming a protective circle. These attendants, sometimes called midwives, appear to assist in various ways. They may help guide the newborn calf to the surface for its first breath, ward off potential threats, or simply provide companionship and support during a vulnerable time. This cooperative birthing is not seen in all dolphin species, but where it occurs, it demonstrates the importance of social bonds and collective care. The presence of experienced females may also serve an educational purpose, allowing younger dolphins to observe the birth process and learn what to do when their time comes. This communal approach to birth reflects the deeply social nature of dolphins, where major life events are shared experiences, not solitary struggles. It is care that extends beyond the mother, a community investment in new life. Newborn calves swim immediately but stay close to their mothers. A dolphin calf is born tail first, ready to swim from the moment it enters the water. Within seconds, the mother or an attending dolphin guides it to the surface for its first breath. From that moment, the calf is mobile, able to swim, though it stays very close to its mother, often in her slipstream, where swimming is easier. The calf's motor skills improve rapidly, and within hours, it is swimming with increasing confidence. Yet despite this early independence, the calf remains utterly dependent on its mother for food, protection, and learning. The ability to swim immediately is crucial in the ocean, where stillness can mean vulnerability, but swimming is just the beginning. Everything else, hunting, social interaction, communication, must be learned over the months and years that follow. The calf is born equipped with the tools to survive, but it needs time and teaching to truly thrive. Calves are born with fetal folds that smooth out as they grow. When a dolphin calf is first born, its body bears the marks of its time in the womb. Its skin is wrinkled with vertical lines called fetal folds, created by the curled position it held before birth. These folds give the newborn a slightly crinkled appearance, a temporary feature that fades within days as the calf grows and its skin stretches. The fetal folds are a sign of how recently the calf entered the world, a visible reminder of the transition from the confined space of the womb to the vast openness of the ocean. As the folds disappear, the calf's body becomes smooth and streamlined, taking on the sleek shape of an adult dolphin. It is a small detail, but one that speaks to the rapid changes happening in those early days, as the newborn adjusts to life in the water, growing and transforming with each passing hour. Dolphins can live for several decades in the wild. Dolphin lifespans vary by species, but many live long lives, often exceeding 30 years in the wild. Bottlenose dolphins can live into their 40s or even 50s, while orcas are known to live 70 years or more, with some females reaching their 80s or beyond. These long lifespans mean that dolphins accumulate decades of experience, knowledge, and social connections. Older dolphins are valuable members of their pods, repositories of wisdom about where to find food, how to navigate, and how to survive challenges. They have seen seasons change, witnessed the births and deaths of many companions, and carry with them the history of their group. Longevity also means that social bonds can deepen over time, that friendships and alliances can last for decades, shaped by countless shared experiences. To live so long in the wild requires adaptability, intelligence, and the support of a community. Dolphins that reach old age are survivors, shaped by a lifetime in the ever-changing ocean. Some orcas have been known to live over 80 years. Among the longest-lived dolphins are the orcas, particularly females. In some orca populations, matriarchs have been documented living well into their 80s, and there are reports of individuals possibly reaching their 90s. These elderly females continue to play vital roles in their pods, leading hunts, teaching younger members, and making decisions that affect the entire group. Their longevity is remarkable, especially given the challenges of life in the ocean. These matriarchs have witnessed decades of change, from shifts in prey availability to encounters with humans. They carry within them the accumulated knowledge of a lifetime, a living library of survival strategies and social wisdom. In some orca populations, post-reproductive females continue to live for many years, a phenomenon rare in the animal kingdom. These grandmothers help care for younger generations, ensuring the survival and success of their families. Their long lives are a testament to the importance of experience and the value of elders in dolphin society. The oldest known dolphin in captivity lived to be over 60 years old. While wild dolphins face many dangers that can shorten their lives, those in human care sometimes live even longer, free from predators, starvation, and many diseases. The oldest known bottlenose dolphin in captivity lived to be over 60 years old, a remarkable age that speaks to the potential longevity of these animals when their basic needs are met. However, life in captivity is vastly different from life in the wild, and longevity alone does not measure quality of life. Wild dolphins swim vast distances, navigate complex social dynamics, and engage with their environment in ways that are difficult to replicate in captivity. Still, the long lives of some captive dolphins reveal the biological potential of these animals, showing that under the right circumstances, dolphins can endure for many decades. It raises questions about care, ethics, and what it means to provide a good life for such intelligent, social creatures. Dolphins can leap over 6 meters out of the water. One of the most spectacular sights in nature is a dolphin in mid-leap, its body arcing through the air, water streaming off its skin, suspended for a moment between sea and sky. Dolphins are powerful leapers, with some species able to launch themselves over 6 meters above the surface. These leaps, called breaches, can serve multiple purposes. They may help dolphins see above the water, scan for birds that indicate fish, or simply travel faster by reducing drag. Leaping can also be a form of communication, a visual signal to other dolphins, or a way to dislodge parasites. But in many cases, especially when dolphins breach repeatedly, spinning and twisting in the air, it appears to be done for sheer joy. The athleticism required is extraordinary, a burst of speed followed by perfect timing and angle to achieve height and control. To witness it is to see strength and grace united, a creature fully at ease in its element, capable of transcending it. Spinner dolphins are named for their acrobatic spinning leaps. Among the most acrobatic of all dolphins is the spinner dolphin, named for its remarkable aerial displays. When a spinner dolphin breaches, it does not just leap, it spins, rotating rapidly around its longitudinal axis like a corkscrew. A single leap can include multiple full rotations, with the dolphin twisting through the air before splashing back into the water. The purpose of these spins is not entirely clear. They may help shake off parasites, communicate with other dolphins, or simply be a form of play. What is clear is that spinner dolphins seem to enjoy it, often leaping repeatedly, sometimes in groups where multiple dolphins breach, and spin in sequence. Watching a pod of spinner dolphins is like watching a marine ballet, each animal demonstrating incredible control, strength, and a sense of timing. It is exuberance made visible, energy given form, a celebration of what a dolphin's body can do. Breaching may help dolphins communicate over long distances. When a dolphin breaches, it creates a loud splash that can be heard both above and below the water. This acoustic signal travels far, potentially alerting distant pod members to the location of the breacher. Some researchers believe that breaching serves as a long-distance communication tool, a way for separated dolphins to stay in contact when other vocalizations might not carry as far. The visual component is also important. A leaping dolphin is visible from a great distance, a clear signal that can convey information about location, activity, or identity. In rough seas, where visibility is limited and sounds are masked by waves, a breach may be the most effective way to say, "I am here." This communication function does not exclude other reasons for breaching, play, parasite removal, or hunting, but it adds another layer to the behavior. What looks like simple exuberance may also be a practical solution to the challenges of staying connected in the vast ocean. Dolphins sometimes slap their tails on the water's surface. Another striking dolphin behavior is tail slapping, where a dolphin lifts its flukes high and brings them crashing down onto the water's surface with tremendous force. The resulting crack echoes across the water, a sharp sound that can startle and attract attention. Tail slapping appears to serve multiple functions. It can be a warning or a display of aggression, signaling displeasure or dominance. It may also be used to stun fish, making them easier to catch. In social contexts, tail slapping can be playful or communicative, a way to interact with other dolphins. The behavior is common across many species and is often seen during periods of high activity or excitement. To witness a dolphin tail slap is to see power unleashed, the strength of the animal made audible and visible. It is both practical and expressive, another tool in the dolphin's repertoire of behaviors. They navigate using the Earth's magnetic field. Beyond echolocation and visual cues, dolphins appear to have another navigation tool, magnetoreception. Evidence suggests that dolphins can sense the Earth's magnetic field and use it to orient themselves during long migrations or in open ocean where other landmarks are absent. Particles of magnetite, a magnetic mineral, have been found in dolphin brains, similar to those found in migratory birds and sea turtles. This internal compass may help dolphins maintain direction, remember routes, and navigate vast distances with precision. The exact mechanism is still being studied, but the ability to sense magnetic fields would be invaluable for an animal that travels through a featureless ocean. It is yet another layer to the dolphin's rich sensory world, another way they perceive and interact with their environment that is invisible to us. The ocean, for dolphins, may be filled not just with sounds and shapes, but with invisible lines of force guiding them home. Dolphins can coordinate complex group hunts. Hunting for dolphins is often a cooperative effort, with pod members working together in coordinated ways that maximize success. Different species and populations have developed their own techniques. Some dolphins swim in circles around a school of fish, tightening the circle until the fish are packed densely together, then take turns feeding. Others herd fish toward the surface, or against barriers like sandbars or kelp, trapping them. In some regions, dolphins create mud clouds to confuse and corral prey. These hunts require communication, timing, and an understanding of each individual's role. Dolphins appear to anticipate each other's movements, adjusting their positions in real time to maintain the formation. This level of coordination is rare in the animal world, seen in only a few species like wolves, lions, and certain primates. It requires not just intelligence, but social cohesion, trust that each member will perform their part. The result is hunting efficiency far greater than any individual could achieve alone. In some regions, dolphins create mud nets to trap fish. Along the coasts of Florida, bottlenose dolphins have developed a remarkable hunting technique. A dolphin swims rapidly in a circle around a school of fish, stirring up the muddy bottom with its tail. The mud rises in a ring, forming a temporary wall that confuses the fish. Instinctively, the fish leap to escape, jumping over the mud barrier, but they leap directly into the waiting mouths of other dolphins positioned around the outside. This mudnet technique requires precise coordination. One dolphin creates the barrier, while others position themselves to catch the fleeing fish. The behaviour is learned, passed down through generations, and not all dolphin populations use it. It is a beautiful example of innovation, of dolphins adapting their behaviour to the specific conditions of their environment. The mudnet is temporary, lasting only moments, but it is effective, a clever solution born from observation, experimentation, and shared knowledge. Some dolphins drive fish onto beaches and temporarily strand themselves. In a few locations around the world, dolphins have learned to hunt by intentionally beaching themselves. They identify schools of fish near the shoreline and work together to drive them up onto mudflats or beaches. Then, with a burst of speed, the dolphins follow, launching themselves partially out of the water onto the shore. They grab fish in the confusion, then wriggle and slide back into the water. This behavior is risky. Stranding on land, even briefly, can be dangerous. But these dolphins have perfected the technique, knowing exactly how to angle their bodies, how much momentum to use, and how to return safely to the sea. Young dolphins learn by watching experienced adults, practicing in shallow water before attempting full beaches. It is a high-risk, high-reward strategy that demonstrates remarkable intelligence, boldness, and adaptability. To see it is to witness dolphins pushing the boundaries of what seems possible, turning the shoreline itself into a hunting ground. They consume a wide variety of fish and squid. Dolphin diets are diverse, varying by species, location, and availability. Most dolphins are opportunistic feeders, eating whatever prey is abundant and accessible. Their menu includes dozens of fish species, from small schooling fish like herring and sardines to larger fish like mackerel and mullet. Squid is also a favorite, particularly for deeper diving species. Some dolphins specialize, focusing on a few preferred prey types, while others are generalists, switching between food sources as seasons and conditions change. This dietary flexibility is part of what makes dolphins so successful. They are not tied to a single food source, so when one population of prey declines, they can shift to another. Hunting strategies are adapted to the prey, with different techniques used for schooling fish versus solitary squid, for bottom-dwelling species versus surface swimmers. In the ocean's ever-changing environment, flexibility is survival. Orcas hunt seals, fish, and even other whales. As the largest dolphins, orcas are apex predators, with the most diverse diet of any dolphin species. Different orca populations, or ecotypes, specialize in different prey. Some feed almost exclusively on fish, particularly salmon, which they follow during migrations. Others hunt marine mammals, including seals, sea lions, and even large whales. These mammal-hunting orcas use sophisticated strategies, working in groups to separate young whales from their mothers, or creating waves to wash seals off ice floes. Some orcas even beach themselves temporarily to snatch seals from the shore, a behavior learned and refined within specific populations. Their hunting prowess is matched by their intelligence, with each pod developing techniques tailored to their preferred prey. Orcas demonstrate that dolphin intelligence can be turned to many purposes, from gentle cooperation to calculated predation. They are a reminder that dolphins are not just playful and friendly, but also powerful, capable hunters at the top of the marine food web. Dolphins must eat a significant portion of their body weight daily. Maintaining a dolphin's active lifestyle requires substantial energy. Most dolphins need to consume roughly 5 to 10% of their body weight in food each day, depending on their size, activity level, and the caloric content of their prey. For a dolphin weighing 200 kilograms, this means eating 10 to 20 kilograms of fish daily. This high caloric demand drives much of dolphin behavior. They spend significant portions of each day hunting, traveling to feeding grounds, and coordinating with pod members to maximize success. Unlike some animals that can go days without food, dolphins need to eat regularly to fuel their constant activity, maintain body temperature, and support their large, energy-hungry brains. The ocean may seem abundant, but for dolphins, finding enough food is a continuous challenge, one that shapes their movements, their social structures, and their use of time. Every successful hunt is not just a meal but a necessity, fuel for the next dive, the next journey, the next day. Their blubber layer provides insulation in cold waters. Beneath a dolphin's smooth skin lies a thick layer of blubber, a specialized fat that serves multiple purposes. Blubber is an excellent insulator, keeping body heat from escaping into the cold ocean water. This is crucial for dolphins, who, as mammals, must maintain a stable internal temperature. The thickness of the blubber layer varies by species and habitat. Dolphins in colder waters have thicker blubber than those in tropical seas. Blubber also stores energy, a reserve that can be drawn upon when food is scarce. Additionally, it provides buoyancy, helping dolphins maintain their position in the water with less effort. The blubber layer is dynamic, changing with seasons, diet, and the animal's condition. It is not just insulation, but a living, responsive system that helps dolphins adapt to the challenges of their environment. In the cold embrace of the ocean, blubber is a dolphin's shield, keeping the warmth of life burning within. Dolphins have very few natural predators. As intelligent, fast, and often social animals, dolphins face relatively few threats from other creatures. The main natural predators are large sharks, such as great whites, tiger sharks, and bull sharks, which occasionally prey on dolphins, particularly young, sick, or solitary individuals. Orcas, being the largest dolphins, also prey on smaller dolphin species in some regions. However, healthy adult dolphins in pods are formidable, capable of defending themselves and each other. They can use their speed to escape, their echolocation to detect danger, and their social cooperation to mob or drive away predators. Dolphins have been observed ramming sharks with their hard snouts, delivering powerful blows that can injure or deter the attacker. The relative scarcity of predators means dolphins' biggest threats come not from other animals, but from environmental challenges, disease, and increasingly, human activity. In the ocean's hierarchy, dolphins occupy a position of relative safety, intelligent enough and strong enough to navigate a dangerous world. Large sharks pose the greatest threat to dolphins. When predation does occur, sharks are the most common culprits. Large shark species are powerful, fast, and equipped with senses that allow them to detect dolphins from great distances. Sharks hunt using stealth and surprise, often attacking from below or behind. Young dolphins, separated from their pods, are particularly vulnerable, as are injured or sick individuals who cannot keep pace with the group. However, dolphin pods are vigilant, and the presence of many eyes and ears greatly reduces the risk. Dolphins appear to recognize sharks as threats and alter their behavior accordingly, avoiding known shark habitats at certain times or forming tighter groups when sharks are detected. In some cases, dolphins and sharks coexist peacefully, even sharing the same waters, with attacks being relatively rare events. The relationship is one of wary coexistence, each respecting the other's capabilities. For dolphins, awareness and social cohesion are the best defenses against the ocean's most efficient predators. Dolphins use their speed and agility to evade threats. When danger approaches, dolphins rely on their most impressive attributes: speed and agility. They can accelerate rapidly, change direction with minimal effort, and sustain high speeds for extended periods. This makes them difficult targets. A dolphin pursued by a predator will often outpace it, or use sudden turns and dives to confuse and evade. In groups, dolphins coordinate their evasion, making it even harder for a predator to single out an individual. Their streamlined bodies and powerful tails give them an edge in any chase, and their ability to leap clear of the water adds another dimension to their escape repertoire. Speed is not just about hunting or travel, it is about survival. In a world where being caught means death, the ability to move swiftly and unpredictably is a dolphin's greatest asset. Watching dolphins evade a threat is to see evolution's solutions in action, every movement honed by millions of years of pressure to be just a little faster, a little more agile, a little better at staying alive. Group living provides protection through vigilance. One of the primary benefits of living in pods is safety in numbers. With many dolphins together, there are always individuals scanning the environment, alert to potential threats. This collective vigilance means predators are detected earlier, giving the pod time to react. In some dolphin species, individuals take turns resting while others remain alert, ensuring that the group is never completely vulnerable. When a threat is identified, dolphins communicate rapidly, warning each other and coordinating their response. They may close ranks, forming a tight group that is harder to penetrate, or they may scatter, confusing the predator. In some cases, dolphins will mob a threat, collectively harassing a shark until it leaves. This cooperative defense is one of the key advantages of social living. Alone, a dolphin is strong. Together, they are formidable. The pod is not just a social unit, but a survival strategy, a collective shield against the dangers of the ocean. Dolphins are found in oceans and rivers around the world. The dolphin family is global, with species adapted to nearly every marine and some freshwater environments. They inhabit tropical coral reefs, temperate coastal waters, deep open oceans, and winding rivers. From the icy waters of the Arctic and Antarctic to the warm currents of the equator, dolphins have established themselves in diverse habitats. This wide distribution speaks to their adaptability, their ability to find food, navigate, and thrive in vastly different conditions. Some species are generalists, found across broad ranges and many habitat types. Others are specialists, tied to specific regions or environmental conditions. The presence of dolphins in so many places means that humans around the world have encountered them, woven them into cultures, and been inspired by their presence. No matter where there is water, there is likely a dolphin species that has learned to call it home. Some species prefer coastal waters, others the open ocean. Within the dolphin family, there is considerable variation in habitat preference. Some species, like bottlenose dolphins, are highly adaptable and can be found in both coastal and offshore waters. Others are specialists. Coastal species tend to live in shallower waters, near shores, estuaries, and bays, where food is abundant and varied. These dolphins navigate complex environments with rocks, reefs, and human activity. Open ocean or pelagic dolphins live far from shore, in the vast blue expanses where land is rarely seen. These species often travel in larger pods and may migrate over great distances following prey. The open ocean is less cluttered but more uniform, requiring different strategies for finding food and navigating. Each habitat presents unique challenges, and dolphins have evolved behaviors and strategies suited to their chosen environment. Where a dolphin lives shapes how it lives, influencing its social structure, hunting methods, and daily routines. They inhabit tropical, temperate, and some polar regions. Dolphins are not limited to warm waters. While many species thrive in tropical and temperate zones, some have adapted to colder climates, including polar and subpolar regions. Orcas, for example, are found in all of the world's oceans, including the icy waters around Antarctica and the Arctic. These cold-adapted dolphins have thicker blubber layers and physiological adaptations that allow them to maintain body temperature in frigid conditions. They hunt in waters where sea ice forms, navigating leads and openings in the pack ice. Even in these extreme environments, dolphins demonstrate their remarkable adaptability. The ability to survive and thrive in such a wide range of temperatures is rare among mammals, and testament to the evolutionary success of the dolphin lineage. Whether in the warm embrace of coral reefs or the harsh cold of polar seas, dolphins have found ways to make the ocean home. Some dolphins migrate seasonally, following food sources. Many dolphin species are nomadic to some degree, moving with the seasons to follow prey concentrations. As water temperatures change and fish populations shift, dolphins adjust their ranges, sometimes traveling hundreds or even thousands of kilometers. These migrations are not random wandering, but purposeful journeys to known feeding grounds. Experienced individuals, often older females, may lead the way, their knowledge of routes and destinations guiding the pod. Migrations require careful timing, energy management, and navigation skills. Dolphins must balance the costs of travel against the benefits of reaching richer feeding areas. Seasonal movements also bring different pods into contact, creating opportunities for social interaction, mating, and perhaps the exchange of information. For dolphins, the ocean is not a static place, but a shifting mosaic of opportunities, and they move through it with purpose and grace. Others remain in small home ranges throughout their lives. Not all dolphins are wanderers. Some populations are highly resident, remaining in relatively small home ranges year-round. These dolphins know their territory intimately, every reef, channel, and current. They return to the same feeding spots, the same resting areas, and the same social gathering places. This residency can provide stability and efficiency, as the dolphins learn where and when food is most abundant. But it also makes them vulnerable to localized threats, like pollution or habitat destruction. Resident dolphins often form tight-knit communities with stable membership, where individuals know each other for their entire lives. Their lives are rooted in place, their identities tied to specific stretches of coastline or particular bays. For these dolphins, home is not just a concept, but a lived reality, a patch of ocean that holds their history and their future. Ancient cultures revered dolphins in their art and mythology. Humans have long been fascinated by dolphins, and this fascination is reflected in art and stories stretching back thousands of years. In ancient Greece, dolphins were associated with gods, particularly Apollo and Poseidon. They appeared on coins, pottery, and murals, often depicted as helpers to humans. Greek mythology tells of dolphins rescuing drowning sailors, guiding ships, and even carrying the souls of the dead. In Minoan Crete, frescoes show dolphins leaping through stylized waves, beautiful and serene. The Romans also revered dolphins, seeing them as symbols of guidance and protection. Across the Mediterranean, dolphins were more than animals. They were symbols, embodying qualities like intelligence, compassion, and the mysteries of the sea. This reverence was not just cultural, but spiritual, a recognition that dolphins were special, different from other creatures, deserving of respect and wonder. Greek myths often depicted dolphins as helpers and guides. Greek mythology is filled with stories where dolphins play heroic roles. One famous tale tells of Arion, a musician who was thrown overboard by pirates. As he sang a final song, dolphins appeared and carried him safely to shore. Another story describes how dolphins helped the god Dionysus by guiding a ship full of pirates, ultimately transforming the criminals into dolphins themselves as punishment. These myths reflect the Greeks' deep respect for dolphins, viewing them as intelligent, benevolent beings who bridged the worlds of gods and mortals. Dolphins were seen as psychopomps, guides for souls traveling to the afterlife, and as symbols of safe passage across dangerous seas. The recurring theme is one of rescue, guidance, and protection, qualities that suggest the Greeks recognized something exceptional in these animals. These stories have endured, shaping how Western cultures perceive dolphins even today. Dolphins appear in the art of many coastal civilizations. The presence of dolphins in human art is not limited to Greece. Coastal cultures around the world have depicted dolphins in their carvings, paintings, and sculptures. In the ancient Near East, dolphins appeared in Assyrian and Phoenician art. In the Pacific, indigenous peoples incorporated dolphins into their oral traditions and visual symbolism. Native American tribes along the coasts told stories of dolphins as helpers and messengers. In Hindu tradition, the Ganges river dolphin is associated with the goddess Ganga. These widespread depictions suggest that wherever humans encountered dolphins, they were moved to represent them, to honor them, and to weave them into the cultural fabric. Dolphins transcend geography and era, appearing again and again as subjects worthy of artistic expression. Their grace, intelligence, and mysterious lives have inspired countless artists to capture their essence, preserving the human-dolphin connection across time. Aristotle correctly identified dolphins as air-breathing animals. More than 2,000 years ago, the Greek philosopher Aristotle made detailed observations of the natural world, and his writings on dolphins were remarkably accurate. He noted that dolphins are not fish, but animals that breathe air, give birth to live young, and nurse their calves. This was an extraordinary insight for his time, when most people did not distinguish clearly between marine creatures. Aristotle observed dolphins closely, noting their behavior, anatomy, and social interactions. He recognized that they possessed intelligence and even speculated about their capacity for emotion. His observations were largely forgotten in the Middle Ages, when dolphins were often grouped with fish, but modern science has vindicated his conclusions. Aristotle's work stands as an early example of careful, empirical study of nature, and his respect for dolphins as unique creatures foreshadowed our modern understanding. Sailors considered spotting dolphins a sign of good luck. Throughout maritime history, sailors have held dolphins in high regard, seeing them as omens of safe passage. When dolphins appeared, following a ship or riding its bow wave, it was taken as a positive sign, a promise that the voyage would be safe and the weather fair. This belief was not mere superstition, but based on observation. Dolphins are often seen in calm, favorable conditions, and their presence can indicate the proximity of land or schools of fish. Sailors also noticed that dolphins seem to enjoy interacting with ships, approaching voluntarily and playfully. In a dangerous and unpredictable profession, any sign of goodwill from the natural world was cherished. Harming a dolphin was considered bad luck, and many sailors would go out of their way to avoid injuring them. This tradition reflects a deep, intuitive respect for dolphins, recognizing them as fellow travelers on the vast and often lonely sea. Many legends describe dolphins rescuing drowning humans. Across cultures and centuries, there are stories of dolphins rescuing people from drowning. These accounts are not just myth. There are documented cases, in modern times, of dolphins seemingly helping struggling swimmers, guiding them towards shore, or supporting them at the surface. While it is difficult to know the dolphin's intentions, the behavior is consistent enough to have created a lasting narrative. Dolphins may be motivated by curiosity, social instincts, or a recognition of distress in another air-breathing creature. Whatever the reason, the image of a dolphin as rescuer has become deeply embedded in human consciousness. It speaks to a desire to see dolphins as allies, as beings who, unlike the indifferent sea, care about our fate. These stories comfort and inspire, suggesting that even in the most perilous situations, help might come from unexpected sources. Dolphins have been trained by militaries for various tasks. The intelligence and trainability of dolphins have not gone unnoticed by militaries around the world. Several countries have trained dolphins for tasks such as detecting underwater mines, locating lost objects, and guarding ships and harbors. Dolphins' echolocation makes them exceptionally good at finding objects on the ocean floor, even in murky water where human divers struggle. These programs are controversial, raising ethical questions about the use of intelligent animals for potentially dangerous work. Dolphins in military service are trained using positive reinforcement, and efforts are made to ensure their welfare, but the practice remains contentious. It highlights both the remarkable abilities of dolphins and the complex relationship humans have with them, one that includes admiration, exploitation, and an ongoing struggle to balance human needs with animal rights. These trained dolphins demonstrate capabilities that technology still cannot fully replicate, a testament to their natural gifts. Some dolphins have learned to understand symbolic gestures and commands. In research and training environments, dolphins have demonstrated the ability to understand complex symbolic communication. They can learn to associate hand signals, sounds, or even visual symbols with specific objects, actions, or concepts. Some dolphins have been taught to respond to grammatical rules, understanding not just individual symbols, but the order in which they are presented, which changes meaning. For example, a command like "take the ball to the hoop" is understood differently from "take the hoop to the ball." This comprehension of syntax, a key feature of human language, suggests that dolphin cognition is flexible and capable of handling abstract relationships. While dolphins do not produce language in the way humans do, their ability to understand symbolic communication reveals a mind capable of representation, categorization, and rule following. It is another window into their intelligence, showing that they can navigate not just physical spaces, but conceptual ones as well. Research has explored whether dolphins have a concept of the future. One of the hallmarks of advanced intelligence is the ability to think beyond the present moment, to plan and anticipate future events. Research into dolphin cognition has begun to explore whether dolphins possess this capacity. Some studies suggest they do. Dolphins can delay gratification, choosing to wait for a larger reward rather than take a smaller one immediately. They also appear to plan cooperative hunts, positioning themselves in advance of where they expect prey to be. These behaviors suggest a mental representation of future states, an ability to imagine what is not yet present and act accordingly. While much remains to be understood, the evidence points to dolphins as creatures who do not just react to their environment, but think ahead, strategize, and make decisions based on expectations of what is to come. It is a cognitive sophistication that places them among the most mentally advanced animals on Earth. Dolphins interact with other marine species in complex ways. The ocean is a community, and dolphins are active participants in its complex web of relationships. They interact with many other species, sometimes as predators, sometimes as competitors, and sometimes in more neutral or even cooperative ways. Dolphins are often seen swimming with whales, tuna, and even sea turtles, with no obvious antagonism. In some regions, dolphins and seabirds coordinate, with birds locating fish from above and dolphins herding them from below, both benefiting from the partnership. Dolphins also interact with smaller fish called cleaner fish, which remove parasites from their skin. These interactions reveal dolphins as social, not just with their own kind, but with the broader marine community. They navigate a network of relationships, each one influencing their behavior and survival. The ocean, for dolphins, is a place of connection where different lives intersect and sometimes intertwine. They are sometimes seen swimming alongside whales. It is not uncommon to see dolphins swimming in the company of larger whales, particularly during migrations. The reasons for this association are not entirely clear. In some cases, dolphins may benefit from the whale's presence, using it as a guide or a protector. In other cases, they may simply be traveling in the same direction, drawn by the same currents or food sources. There are even accounts of dolphins appearing to play with whales, leaping around them or riding the pressure waves they create. These interspecies interactions suggest that dolphins are curious about other large marine animals and comfortable in their presence. Whether the relationship is mutualistic, opportunistic, or simply coincidental, the image of dolphins and whales together is a reminder of the diversity and interconnectedness of ocean life. They share the same waters, navigating the same challenges, and occasionally their paths cross in moments of unexpected companionship. Dolphins have been observed playing with seaweed and debris. Playfulness in dolphins extends beyond social games to include interactions with inanimate objects. Dolphins have been seen playing with seaweed, draping it over their fins or snouts, carrying it through the water, and tossing it to each other. They also play with debris, human-made objects that have found their way into the ocean, though this can sometimes be harmful if the debris is dangerous. The play seems to serve no immediate survival function, but appears to be done for enjoyment or curiosity. Young dolphins are especially playful, investigating anything new in their environment, but adults also engage in these behaviors. Play with objects may help dolphins develop motor skills, practice coordination, or simply provide mental stimulation. In a world that can be monotonous, especially in the open ocean, play breaks the routine, offering novelty and engagement. It is a reminder that dolphins are not just survivors, but explorers, creatures who seek out experiences and take pleasure in the act of discovery. They sometimes carry objects on their rostrums or fins. Dolphins have been observed balancing objects on their snouts or fins, a behavior that seems both playful and skillful. A dolphin might pick up a piece of coral, seaweed, or even a fish and balance it carefully, sometimes swimming with it for extended periods. This behavior requires fine motor control and spatial awareness, demonstrating the dexterity dolphins possess despite lacking hands. In some cases, carrying objects may have a practical purpose, such as transporting sponges for foraging. In others, it appears to be purely for fun, a game of balance and control. Young dolphins often carry objects as part of play, perhaps honing skills that will be useful later. The behavior highlights the dolphin's manipulative abilities and their constant engagement with their environment. They do not just move through the ocean, they interact with it, touching, carrying, and exploring the world around them with curiosity and skill. Dolphins face threats from fishing nets and entanglement. One of the greatest dangers dolphins face from human activity is entanglement in fishing gear. Dolphins can become caught in nets, lines, and traps, unable to surface to breathe. Each year, thousands of dolphins die this way, a tragic consequence of industrial fishing practices. Some fishing operations have implemented measures to reduce dolphin bycatch, such as modified nets and acoustic deterrents. But the problem persists. Dolphins are curious and intelligent, but they cannot always distinguish safe situations from dangerous ones, especially when nets are designed to be nearly invisible. Entanglement is a slow, terrifying death, and it is preventable. Conservation efforts focus on developing dolphin-safe fishing methods and raising awareness about the impact of fishing on marine life. For dolphins, the ocean is increasingly filled with human-made hazards, turning their home into a place of hidden danger. Ocean pollution affects dolphin health and habitats. The health of the ocean is the health of dolphins, and as pollution increases, so do the threats to these animals. Chemical pollutants like pesticides, heavy metals, and industrial waste accumulate in the marine food chain, concentrating in the bodies of top predators like dolphins. These toxins can weaken immune systems, disrupt reproduction, and cause disease. Plastic pollution is another major concern. Dolphins can ingest plastic debris, mistaking it for food, which can lead to blockages, starvation, and death. Microplastics are found throughout the ocean, and their long-term effects on marine life are still being studied. Noise pollution from ships, sonar, and industrial activity interferes with dolphin communication and echolocation, making it harder for them to hunt, navigate, and socialize. The ocean is changing, not just in temperature and chemistry, but in its very soundscape and composition, and dolphins are struggling to adapt to a world increasingly shaped by human activity. Habitat degradation disrupts their feeding and breeding grounds. Coastal development, dam construction, and other human activities alter and destroy the habitats dolphins depend on. Mangroves, estuaries, and river systems are dredged, filled, or polluted, eliminating important feeding and breeding areas. For resident dolphin populations, habitat loss can be catastrophic, as they have nowhere else to go. Even mobile populations are affected when key areas are degraded. Changes to water flow, salinity, and temperature can drive away prey species, leaving dolphins with fewer food options. Habitat degradation also increases stress, forcing dolphins into closer contact with boats, fishing gear, and pollutants. Conservation efforts increasingly focus on protecting critical habitats, recognizing that healthy ecosystems are essential for dolphin survival. Without clean, productive waters, dolphins cannot thrive, no matter how intelligent or adaptable they are. The ocean must be more than just space. It must be a home. Climate change alters ocean temperatures and prey distributions. The effects of climate change ripple through marine ecosystems, and dolphins are not immune. Rising ocean temperatures shift the distribution of prey species, forcing dolphins to travel farther or adapt to new food sources. Warmer waters can also lead to harmful algal blooms, which produce toxins that affect dolphins and their prey. Changes in currents and upwelling patterns alter nutrient availability, impacting the entire food web, from plankton to fish to dolphins. Some dolphin populations may benefit from these changes in the short term, but many will face new challenges. Migration patterns, breeding seasons, and calf survival may all be affected. Climate change is not a distant threat. It is happening now, reshaping the ocean in real time. Dolphins, with their long lifespans and slow reproductive rates, may struggle to adapt quickly enough. The future of dolphins is tied to the future of the ocean, and both are uncertain. Some dolphin populations are critically endangered. Not all dolphins are thriving. Several species and populations are critically endangered, teetering on the edge of extinction. The vaquita, a small porpoise in the Gulf of California, numbers fewer than 10 individuals, making it the most endangered marine mammal. The Maui dolphin of New Zealand has fewer than 60 individuals left. River dolphins, including the Yangtze River dolphin, now believed extinct, face severe threats from habitat loss and human activity. For these dolphins, time is running out. Conservation efforts are urgent, involving habitat protection, fishing restrictions, and breeding programs. However, small populations face challenges like inbreeding and vulnerability to random events that can wipe out remaining individuals. The loss of any species diminishes the diversity and resilience of life on Earth. For dolphins on the brink, every individual matters, every year counts, and the actions we take now will determine whether they survive or vanish forever. The vaquita is one of the rarest marine mammals. The vaquita is a small, shy porpoise found only in the northern Gulf of California. With fewer than 10 individuals remaining, it is on the verge of extinction. The primary threat is bycatch in illegal gill nets used to catch another endangered species, the totoaba fish, whose swim bladder is highly valued in traditional medicine. Despite efforts to remove nets and enforce fishing bans, vaquita numbers continue to decline. The species is emblematic of the broader crisis facing marine life, where human demand drives illegal activity that harms unintended victims. Saving the vaquita requires not just local action, but international cooperation to address the markets that fuel illegal fishing. Every vaquita that survives is a small victory, but the species remains critically endangered. Their plight reminds us how fragile marine ecosystems are, and how quickly a species can slide toward extinction when threats are not addressed. Conservation efforts focus on protecting habitats and reducing bycatch. Around the world, conservationists are working to protect dolphins through a variety of strategies. Marine protected areas are established to safeguard critical habitats from development and destructive fishing. Regulations require fishing operations to use dolphin-safe gear and techniques, reducing bycatch. Education and outreach help communities understand the importance of dolphins and their role in healthy ocean ecosystems. In some regions, ecotourism provides economic incentives for protecting dolphins, turning them into assets worth more alive than dead. Research continues to improve our understanding of dolphin behaviour, ecology, and needs, informing better management decisions. However, conservation is an ongoing challenge, requiring sustained effort and resources. Success depends not just on laws and regulations, but on changing attitudes and practices. Dolphins cannot protect themselves from human threats. They rely on us to make choices that allow them to continue swimming, breathing, and living in the oceans they have called home for millions of years. Dolphins are ambassadors for ocean health and conservation. In the public imagination, dolphins hold a special place. Their intelligence, beauty, and apparent friendliness make them powerful symbols for marine conservation. When people care about dolphins, they often extend that care to the ocean itself, recognizing that protecting dolphins means protecting entire ecosystems. Dolphins are what conservationists call charismatic megafauna, species that attract attention and inspire action. Their presence in campaigns and media helps raise awareness about broader issues like overfishing, pollution, and climate change. Protecting dolphins is not just about saving one species, but about preserving the complex web of life they are part of. Healthy dolphin populations indicate healthy oceans, and healthy oceans are essential for all life on Earth, including humans. In this way, dolphins serve as ambassadors, bridging the gap between the underwater world and our own, reminding us that what happens in the ocean affects us all. Scientists studied dolphins to understand cognition and communication. Dolphins are among the most studied marine animals, and for good reason. Their intelligence and communication abilities offer insights into the evolution of cognition, the nature of language, and the possibilities for non-human minds. Researchers observe wild dolphins to understand their natural behaviors, social structures, and ecological roles. In controlled settings, they conduct experiments to test problem-solving, memory, and understanding of symbols. Each discovery adds to our knowledge, but also raises new questions. How much do dolphins understand about their world? Do they have a sense of self, a theory of mind? Can they think abstractly, plan for the future, or experience emotions similar to ours? Studying dolphins is not just about understanding them, it is about understanding intelligence itself, in all its varied forms. They challenge us to expand our definitions, to recognize that minds very different from our own can still be profound and worthy of respect. Marine biologists monitor dolphin populations and behaviors. Long-term studies of dolphin populations provide critical data for conservation and understanding. Researchers identify individual dolphins using natural markings, tracking them over years or decades. This allows scientists to study social structures, reproductive success, and survival rates. Photo identification has revealed the complexity of dolphin societies, showing that individuals have distinct personalities, preferences, and life histories. Behavioral studies document hunting techniques, communication patterns, and cultural traditions, revealing the diversity of dolphin life. Monitoring populations also helps detect threats early, from disease outbreaks to habitat changes. This research requires patience and dedication, as dolphins range widely and can be difficult to study. Yet the knowledge gained is invaluable, informing management decisions and conservation strategies. Every observation adds a piece to the puzzle, helping us understand not just dolphins, but the ocean ecosystems they inhabit. Underwater photography reveals intimate glimpses of dolphin lives. Advances in underwater photography and videography have brought the world of dolphins into our homes in stunning detail. Photographers and filmmakers spend countless hours in the water, waiting for the perfect moment, the right light, the interaction that captures the essence of dolphin life. These images and videos do more than document. They inspire. Seeing a mother and calf swimming together, a pod hunting in coordination, or dolphins playing in bioluminescent waters creates an emotional connection that words alone cannot. Visual media has played a crucial role in raising awareness about dolphins and the threats they face. It allows people who will never dive with dolphins to experience their grace and beauty. In this way, photography and film become tools for conservation, turning distant animals into familiar, cherished beings whose survival matters. Acoustic monitoring tracks dolphin movements and behaviors. Sound is the dolphin's primary sense, and it is also how scientists track them. Underwater microphones, called hydrophones, record dolphin vocalizations, allowing researchers to monitor populations without seeing them. By analyzing these sounds, scientists can identify species, estimate population sizes, and study communication patterns. Acoustic monitoring is particularly useful for studying dolphins in deep water, at night, or in murky conditions where visual observation is impossible. It also provides insights into how human-made noise affects dolphins, revealing changes in behaviour and habitat use. Long-term acoustic data helps track migration patterns and detect shifts in distribution. Sound travels far underwater, and a single hydrophone can listen to a vast area, making acoustic monitoring an efficient and non-invasive research tool. In the symphony of the ocean, dolphins' voices tell stories, and scientists are learning to listen. Tagging studies provide data on diving, migration, and social patterns. To understand where dolphins go and what they do when humans are not watching, researchers use tagging technology. Small devices attached temporarily to a dolphin's dorsal fin can record depth, temperature, speed, and location. These tags reveal how deep dolphins dive, how long they stay submerged, and the paths they travel over days, weeks, or months. The data collected has transformed our understanding of dolphin ecology, showing that many species dive deeper and travel farther than previously thought. Tags also record social interactions, revealing which dolphins spend time together and how pod structures change over time. While tagging requires careful handling to avoid harming the animal, the information gained is essential for conservation. It helps identify critical habitats, migration corridors, and areas where dolphins are most vulnerable to threats. Every tag deployed is a window into the hidden life of dolphins, a life spent mostly out of sight beneath the waves. Some dolphins show individual personalities and preferences. Just as humans are individuals with unique personalities, so too are dolphins. Researchers who study dolphins over long periods note distinct differences in behaviour, temperament, and social style. Some dolphins are bold and curious, approaching boats and interacting with humans. Others are shy and cautious, keeping their distance. Some are playful, constantly engaging in games, while others are more serious and focused. These personality differences are not random but consistent over time, shaping how each dolphin interacts with its environment and companions. Personality can affect an individual's success in different contexts, with bold dolphins perhaps more successful in novel situations, while cautious ones avoid danger more effectively. Recognizing dolphins as individuals, not just members of a species, deepens our ethical responsibilities toward them. Each dolphin is not just a dolphin, but a unique being with its own history, preferences, and way of experiencing the world. Dolphins can live in harmony with humans when given space and respect. Throughout history, there are examples of dolphins and humans coexisting peacefully, even cooperatively. In places where dolphins are respected and their needs considered, positive relationships develop. Fishermen and dolphins work together, eco-tourists observe without disturbing, and coastal communities take pride in their local dolphin populations. The key is respect, giving dolphins space, not chasing or harassing them, reducing pollution and noise, and protecting their habitats. When humans act as stewards rather than exploiters, dolphins can thrive even in waters we share. These successful relationships demonstrate that coexistence is possible, that we do not have to choose between human activities and dolphin welfare. With thoughtful management and genuine care, the ocean can be a place where both species flourish. Ecotourism can support conservation when conducted responsibly. Dolphin watching has become a popular activity worldwide, bringing economic benefits to coastal communities and raising awareness about marine conservation. When done responsibly, ecotourism can be a force for good. Guidelines ensure that boats maintain safe distances, limit their time with dolphins, and avoid behaviors that disturb or stress the animals. Revenue from tourism can fund conservation programs, provide incentives for protecting dolphin habitats, and offer alternative livelihoods to people who might otherwise engage in harmful activities. However, poorly managed tourism can harm dolphins, disrupting their natural behaviors and increasing stress. The difference lies in regulation, education, and a commitment to putting dolphin welfare first. Responsible ecotourism turns appreciation into action, allowing people to experience the wonder of dolphins while contributing to their protection. It is a model for how humans can engage with nature in ways that benefit both sides. Respectful observation allows us to appreciate dolphins without harm. There is a way to watch dolphins that honors their wildness and well-being. Observing from a distance, allowing them to approach on their own terms, keeping noise levels low, and limiting the duration of encounters all reduce stress and disturbance. Many regions have established guidelines for dolphin watching, and following these rules is essential. The goal is to be a silent observer, a witness to dolphin life without altering it. This restraint requires discipline, especially when dolphins are playful and seem to invite interaction. But respecting boundaries is part of respecting the animal. Dolphins are not performers or pets. They are wild creatures living their own lives, and our presence should be as unobtrusive as possible. When we watch with respect, we receive a gift, a glimpse into a world that exists independent of us, beautiful and complete on its own terms. Dolphins remind us of the intelligence and beauty within the natural world. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and human concerns, dolphins are a reminder that we are not alone in possessing minds, emotions, and societies. Their intelligence challenges our assumptions about what it means to think, to communicate, to care. Their beauty, both physical and behavioral, inspires awe and humility. Watching a dolphin leap, hearing its whistle, or seeing a mother tend her calf connects us to something larger than ourselves. It reminds us that the natural world is filled with wonders, with beings whose lives are complex and meaningful. Dolphins do not exist for us. They exist alongside us, sharing this planet, facing many of the same challenges. In protecting them, we protect a part of the world that is irreplaceable, a part that makes Earth richer, stranger, and more beautiful. They are a gift, one we must cherish and preserve. They are symbols of the ocean's mysteries yet to be understood. Despite decades of study, much about dolphins remains unknown. Their full communication abilities, the depths of their emotions, the extent of their cognitive skills, all are still being explored. Every answer raises new questions. How much do they understand about their world? What is it like to experience life as a dolphin, to navigate by sound, to sleep with half a brain, to live in a society without language as we know it? These mysteries remind us that the ocean is not a conquered frontier, but a place of ongoing discovery. Dolphins are ambassadors from that mysterious realm, creatures that bridge the known and unknown. They invite us to be curious, to keep asking questions, to remain humble in the face of what we do not yet understand. In their mystery, they reflect the ocean itself, vast, deep, and full of secrets. The relationship between humans and dolphins is ancient and evolving. For as long as humans have sailed the seas, we have encountered dolphins. That relationship has taken many forms, from reverence to exploitation, from cooperation to conflict. Today, we stand at a crossroads. Our impact on the ocean has never been greater, and dolphins are among the species feeling that impact most acutely. But our capacity to protect and restore is also unprecedented. We have the knowledge, the technology, and increasingly, the will to make different choices. The future of dolphins depends on the choices we make now, about how we fish, how we pollute, how we use the ocean. It depends on whether we see dolphins as resources to be used, or as fellow beings deserving of respect and protection. The relationship is evolving, and we have the power to shape it toward coexistence and care. Every dolphin is a reminder that we share this planet with remarkable beings. In the end, each dolphin is not just a member of a species or a data point in a study. Each is an individual, living its life in the vast blue world. It swims, breathes, hunts, plays, bonds with others, and perhaps dreams. It experiences the world in ways we can only imagine, through clicks and echoes, through social connections that span decades, through a relationship with water that is as natural to it as air is to us. To encounter a dolphin, whether in person or through story and image, is to be reminded that life takes many forms, that intelligence and beauty are not human monopolies. We share this world with creatures as complex and wondrous as ourselves. That knowledge should inspire not just admiration, but responsibility. The dolphins are here, have been here for millions of years, and deserve a future as long and as bright. The ocean would be quieter, emptier, less wondrous without them. Imagine an ocean without dolphins. The waves would still break, the currents would still flow, but something essential would be missing. The playful leaps, the haunting whistles, the intelligence glinting behind those curious eyes. Dolphins are part of what makes the ocean magical, a place of mystery and beauty. They are predators and prey, teachers and students, family members and friends. They shape ecosystems, influence other species, and fill the water with their presence. Losing them would diminish not just the ocean, but the world. It would mean the extinction of millions of years of evolution, the silencing of voices that have echoed through the seas since long before humans walked upright. We have the power to prevent that loss, to ensure that dolphins continue to swim, leap, and sing for generations to come. That is not just a conservation goal, it is a moral imperative. As we close our journey through the world of dolphins, let us rest. We have traveled from shallow coastal waters to the deep blue open ocean. We have listened to their voices, watched their play, and marveled at their intelligence. We have seen how they care for their young, mourn their dead, and cooperate with each other in ways that speak to a rich inner life. We have explored their place in human culture, from ancient myths to modern conservation efforts. And we have confronted the challenges they face, from entanglement to pollution to the uncertain future shaped by climate change. Through it all, one truth remains: dolphins are extraordinary. They are creatures that inspire wonder, demand respect, and remind us that the world is filled with beauty and intelligence beyond our own. As you close your eyes, picture a dolphin gliding through calm water, the sun filtering down through the surface, casting ripples of light across its smooth skin. See it rise gently to breathe, the soft burst of air, the peaceful arc of its body as it returns below. Feel the rhythm of the ocean, the ancient pulse that has carried dolphins for millions of years and will, if we choose wisely, carry them for millions more. Let that image settle into your mind, a place of peace and grace. Let the gentle motion of the water lull you, the way the ocean rocks in an eternal, soothing rhythm. Breathe slowly, deeply, as a dolphin breathes, each breath a connection to life, to the air, to the world above the waves. And as you drift toward sleep, know that somewhere, in the vast blue expanse of the ocean, dolphins are swimming. They are leaping through moonlit waves, calling to each other in the dark, caring for their young, playing in the current. The ocean is alive with them, and the world is richer for their presence. Rest now, and let the gentle spirit of the dolphin carry you into dreams, into the calm, into the deep, into the quiet place where water and sleep become one. Good night.